I support Red River Ministries for a few reasons. One being, I think kids in college are at a point in their life where they're making sort of honest decisions for maybe the first time, and it's a point in their life where they have a lot of freedom to decide what they believe, why they believe it, and sort of what sort of adult they're going to be and what sort of impact they're going to have, and what sort of life they're going to lead. So I feel like it's an age where they're asking serious questions, and I feel like Jeff is a guy that is fully equipped to sort of lead college students down that path in a way that's in a way that makes sense, in a way that's compassionate, a way that's understanding. This is such a big heart, and I believe in the relational ministry aspect of it. Kids are there for 4 years, and what a valuable resource to have someone that's constant, that can sort of address all your questions, theological questions. He's sort of, a great example as a father and as a husband. So I believe in the point in life where he's focusing, and I also believe in him as a person, as a guy that's fully equipped to do that, address those students' needs. The other thing I really like about Red River Ministries is that it's such a lean organization. I mean, it's, when I give money to Red River, I know exactly where it's going. There's not layers of administrative staff and bureaucracy that sort of take up, resources. I know that money going to Red River is going to be used to further their mission. And I know Jeff, I know his lifestyle, I know his sort of the depth of his character, and I have every confidence that, any sort of financial gift that I give to Red River will be used in a way that's, he's a good steward of my capital, so I know that. Another reason that I support Red River Ministries that is sort of hard to explain is just Jeff as a person. I've known him for 10 years, and he's been entirely consistent in his teaching and his heart, the way he treats people. I've seen him in a variety of different situations out at camp, on campus. I've seen him with his family. He's just one of the most genuinely respectable and honorable men that I know, and someone that's grounded in good theology, and he has every reason to have pride, but yet he's one of the most humble people I know. And he's got this leadership quality about him that people like myself just kind of gravitate towards him as a leader, a spiritual leader, and a good friend too. So it's hard to sort of fully describe how I feel about him, but he's just a man of God and someone I would aspire to be like. So his presence is a huge part of our support of the ministry, and we just feel like it's what an honor and a blessing to have an avenue that we can push our money towards, that we feel like is having an eternal impact on this campus. So it's just another aspect I like about it. I mean, I mentioned earlier, I really like the relational part of Red River Ministries, and if you're going to have a city, a town, or a college campus that glorifies Christ, it's going to come from people that glorify Christ in their daily life. And I really feel like, at least in my life and a lot of people that I know, sort of critical decisions made in life were made as a college student. And it's a time in life where you have freedom to consider every one of your beliefs, and it just seems like the exact right age to develop men and women into people that love God, and the impact for that will be far-reaching and far-lasting. I know that the people that impacted me as college student, when I was a college student, I still look up to, and hopefully, it's sort of pay it forward that, these kids that he's impacting now will go on and do the same thing in their lives. So it's kind of at exponential effect to what he's doing that I believe in. So I think, one other thing that I really love about Red River Ministries that I might have already touched upon is the fact that students are here for 4 years and they have Jeff to go to with tough questions and tough situations, and it's not like you're funding things that happen once. That's a speaker on campus, which can have a big impact, but someone that's a constant presence in these students' lives for 4 years, as they wrestle with these issues, I think he sort of walks through life with these kids, which is more difficult to do in a bigger ministry. So I feel like people change over time. I mean, some people change overnight, but it seems like, Jeff is there to sort of help people form their worldview and sort of talk through difficult questions that they have, which come up from time to time. You're not going to get everything sort of hashed out in, a week's worth of camp or anything like that. He's just a constant presence in their lives, which, I think is sort of a more sustainable ministry.